What's up? What's up, you beautiful, beautiful souls? What's up, you beautiful, beautiful people? Hope you're having a blessed day. Hey, we went outside the park, got some fresh air. There's a game going on here, so you got the background noise there. You probably can't hear it, but it's nice vibes for me. Beautiful weather, light breeze, somewhat sunny, not too humid, but a little bit of humid. I ate a little bit today, got my giant gallon of water here. Good vibes. This is a great fucking day. I'm so proud of it. So we're going to spread that good energy to you, and we're going to pull from our mystical sound deck, mystical sound tarot, and see what universe has for you. Okay? What does the universe have in store for you? Now, I'm just starting to focus on the collective of creatives, of mystics, of muses, of people who are guided to help change the paradigm, help change the world, and help change the overall agenda for entertainment specifically. Okay? So what do we got here? So in our last reading, we focused on that. We were talking about how you guys are starting to realize your own worth from within, and we're starting to really tap into the value that was hidden from us all of our lives, right? We may have been from troubled families, from terrible upbringings, truth be told. Happy Father's Day, by the way, to all your fathers out there. Um, and I actually just feel like now's the time. Like, we've come to a point where, yes, we can willingly deny our gifts, we can willingly deny our anointing and our calling and all the signs we've gathered up to this day, all the confirmations, or we can throw it away and just say, F that to our blessings and just go back to our old life. And trying to do that, it just won't really work. You literally feel like you're deteriorating or decaying away. Because once you wake up to your truth and wake up to your spirit, it's like, I already see. And now everything else is just, I'm comparing it to what I know I can do and what I know that I'm meant to do in this world, in my environment, in my whatever, in my family, in my partnership, in my career, in my community, in my country, in this world, in the universe. The sky isn't even the limit. There is no limit. All right. So we're going to see what is coming out for us here. What additional messages are coming out for us here? Yeah, so we got Temperance. This is a beautiful card to start off with. So Temperance is normally speaking about getting in balance, having patience with that process as well. Talks about divine timing, about grounding, about going into a state where you're able to integrate and apply the changes that you're bringing in, but also to where you can be in a restful state enough to where you're able to pinpoint what energies, what people, places, things, patterns, belief systems that you need to get a scalpel and kind of like just snip out or cut out. And temperance isn't like I'm gonna grab that shit out and throw it away. I'm gonna bring something in and put it. It's not building blocks. It's kind of like a slow chemical reaction, kind of how like water freezes and thaws out and turns to the gas and things like that. Like, think of that and apply that to your own life and to how you make changes and to how you can apply your newfound sparks and how you want to bring that spark into the world and putting that into action every day. With it being Father's Day today, maybe you're spending the day tapping into your divine masculine energy, your action, your discipline energy, your fiery passion, go-getter, make things happen type energy, right? And while you're doing this, you're being heavily protected by the divine realm, by the universe, and by your counterpart, your soulmates, your peers. A lot of us don't really have too many friends from our old lives because, it just doesn't resonate anymore. We were asleep. We were unaware of our purpose, of our calling, of our gifts, of our magic, or it was just being worked against by ways of whatever, dark magic, mental manipulation, psychological warfare, you name it. You know your story better than I do, right? But at the end of the day, it comes to a point where, okay, yes, that happened. Yes, it's quote unquote unfair. But at the same time, can you say or claim that what happened didn't bring you to where you were today, where you are today? Can you say and claim that what happened didn't teach you a lesson that now has a positive impact on your life? And as bittersweet as that realization is, like for instance, I'll give you a really, really raw example. Like my father, like was completely absent emotionally in my life, in the wrong ways. Like he pretty much was unhealed and was unwilling to heal throughout my entire life, and I pretty much decided to come back and act like try to come back in that same unhealed ass energy. Like okay, no. At a certain point, you have to like tell them what it is. Like, hey, this is what it is. This is what I think about the situation. This is what I think about you, and we cut our ties here. We go forward in different paths. I don't want to reconnect. I don't want anything to do with you. And I forgive you. Thank you for everything. I mean, there's nothing really else to say. And at that point, it's a continuous process of healing and integrating forgiveness, um, and realizing, and also just a realization of self worth. Like, wow, like you really had an effect on someone's life unintentionally this much. The fact where they had to literally avoid you, like, genuinely your whole life until you woke up. Because at that point you're waking up and calling your energy back. If we would not have woken up, the people that taken advantage of us or that wanted to play on our top, or that wanted to benefit from us not knowing our light, for damn sure they would have continued on for the rest of their life until they croaked away in whatever illusion that they're living. So don't feel bad about cutting people off. Don't feel bad about telling people what it is. Don't feel bad about speaking your truth in its full capacity, because it's your life. And this is, you live it the way that you want to live it. Not how the next nigga wants to live it, not how your family wants you to live it, not how your friends, not how your partner, your family, no one. It's literally just you. All right? And that's just saying, while you're doing these cutoffs, while you're doing these transitions, while you're doing these realizations and integrations, you're going to be put out in the spotlight, and God's going to put you in front of the people that took advantage of you, the people that wanted to betray you, the people that wanted to slander your name, people that wanted to defame you, people that wanted to strip away your resources, people that wanted to pretty much just stop you on your path, in your tracks. God, the universe, is going to put you right in their face, and then also allow them to do whatever they think they're going to do to try to stop you continuously. And that'll be a testimony of, not a testimony, that'll be a golden opportunity for the universe, for your ancestors, for your God, for your angels to show up and show the fuck out. Like, you think you can play on my chosen one, you think you can play on my families, you think you can play on my sons, my daughters, top, just because we're in the spirit realm and you think we don't see what you're doing in the physical. Keep doing it and see what happens to you. That is straight channeled. So, hey, and at this point, like, if you're kind of feeling frustrated or you're waiting on someone to quote unquote get their karma or get justice for someone, let it go. Let it go. Give it to God. Give it to the universe. Okay. It drains you and it holds you down so much to try to. Yes, I know you want your justice. You're going to get it. Trust me. You're going to fucking get it. Okay. By you focusing on yourself, you calling your energy back, realizing that you are worthy of forgetting about anything and everything that tried to deter you, that tried to put you in a box, that tried to siphon you in, that tried to steal you away, that tried to destiny swap with you. All right, beautiful card because we got the lovers falling out. So this is not only leading you into a timeline where you literally feel the love unconditionally from everything that there is. That this is not only partnerships, this is not only self love, this is everything that there is because you have a new standard, you have new boundaries now, and there's nothing that's going to be attracted to you that you don't want to be attracted to you. Now, if you're learning certain lessons or if you're trying to go through certain environments so that you can gather the answers that you need to. Of course, you're going to see certain things, but be mindful if you're in those environments and you know what it is already. You know that they're snaking you out. You know they're trying to play in your top, and you willingly stay in that environment without your guards up, without your boundaries, without setting the record straight, or without making a plan to get the fuck out. Then you're just gonna go through the same lessons, and then you're gonna ask, well, why me? Why me? You wonder why? Well, because you're not listening to your intuition. Well, because you're not following the guidance that you already know you have inside. And you're dimming yourself down because you are trying to fit into a comfortable environment, trying to fit into a comfortable energy that you no longer can fit into. Because you're bigger than that. Yes, with the three of strings, you're bigger than that. You can look forward only. Forward movement, freedom. You're meant to be free. You're meant to be free in love. You're meant to be free in unconditional love. With the Ace of Keys coming out. Yes, yes. This love, it like I literally feel it in everything now. Like shit, like even out here, like the trees, I feel love from trees. I feel love from the earth. I can connect with animals, this tiniest of insects. I can connect with and just feel like the genuine connection there. Like, and people who outside looking at this video that are unhealed and are still stuck in the matrix be like, you're connecting with the animals, the trees, insects. Are you good? You're lonely? You got no friends? No, I choose to. Because most of y'all are inferior to these insects when it comes to what you're doing for the world, the vibe you give off, and just your overall presence. And that's the T, it cuts deep too. Yeah, that's why no one plays with me. I'm telling you, bro. Like, what are you actually bringing to your environment? Hmm? Are you taking or are you giving? What's next? Beautiful spread so far. I got 5. What's next? Oh yeah. So like all the options that you are seeing now, that you're tapped into this essence, that you're tapped into this, the timeline that just flows effortlessly into your journey, your creation, your your masterpiece of a life that you're crafting now. It's a masterpiece of a life that you're crafting now. Like, it's actually really amazing how you see things play out and you realize that, wow, I really needed that to happen so that I can properly realize and see my power, so I can properly realize and see the effect I have on the world, so I can properly accept that I don't fit into certain environments, and that's okay. To accept that I do fit into other environments, but maybe I just need to learn how to acclimate myself, or maybe I need to learn how to socialize or communicate. Anything that you need, that you feel like you lack, you can learn. Anything. It can mean anything, you know? On the bottom of the deck, we got King and Win. So be very vocal, be very expressive with um, just where you want to go, what you want to do. And this is not only expressive to others that just to your business ventures, but be expressive to God. Be expressive to your higher self, to your angels, to your guides, to your ancestors. Like, hey, like this is my game plan. You know, maybe I don't know how to get from point A to point B, but all I know is I take it one step at a time, and I'm gonna find myself further than I was before. So, what else we got? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Ten of Keys, about happy family, soulmates, about reunions, about this is your reassurance. It's just your reassurance. We have so much love out here. Not only the love just showing itself, but the confirmation of the option of the variety of love that you want to call in. Now, you may be thinking about someone specific, or maybe you're thinking about a family situation or a specific um, creative endeavor that resonates best with you, that the Ten of Cups is, or the Seven of Cups, or the Keys, sorry. But the universe is saying, like, that's not what I'm talking about. You might have people, places, things in your mind, but yes, that might be, for you if you want it to be, if it feels right, if it's not being pushed away when you're trying to resonate with it. But we don't trace, we attract, right? But all I have to say, like, no, like you can literally, just by being you, just by sharing your words, sharing your light, sharing your testimony, by expressing and being vocal and open with your connection to the Most High, to God, to the universe, and being free of judgment of yourself. That's literally where everything falls into line, you know. And there will be attacks, and there will be people that will try to stop you, like I said. But let's pull a card on that. Actually, that's what I'm getting. With the King of Wind, what I'm getting with that is, yeah, they'll try, but it stops at right there. It stops at the keyword is try, because they'll try, and with you being in this expressive energy, knowing what the heck you want, being logical and ethical about the situation, um, being truthful with yourself and with others, they have no choice but to sit with themselves and realize, okay, why am I coming after someone who's literally trying to better their life, or why am I trying to come after someone who is just expressing their own truth because I either don't agree with it, or maybe I don't see what they see, maybe I can't see what they see. Maybe they're farther ahead in life, maybe they're farther ahead in their development in any way, shape, or form. But with you shining your light and being authentic and being close to yourself, your higher self, to your guides, to God, all you act as is a clear mirror, a clear mirror. And it reflects back so clearly, it's blinding. It blinds all the demons, it blinds all the false projections, all the false beliefs that someone has about themselves that it's holding back all the, I want to say like the self realizations, but just holding back all the fakeness that they tell themselves. And when someone actually is truly forced to sit with themselves, it's like yeah, um, I was doing this, I was operating out of this energy for so long that like I don't know how to not operate from this energy, how to not be that. And yeah, it's a bittersweet cutting feeling for a lot of people, but that's the thing that wakes them up. That's literally the that's literally the energy. That's literally the light that this world needs because yeah, it's going to trigger the heck out of some people for sure. And this little guy, see it? Oh, it's going to trigger the heck out of some people, and they'll try to attach their darkness onto you. But little do they know that you've already been through darkness. They'll try to make you mad, try to threaten you in any way, shape, or form. Like, like I'm so like at this point tapped into myself, to my intuition, to the 5D ether realm. Like, I literally can feel when someone wants to like wish death upon me. Like, all of a sudden they would just fall fucking face to the earth and die. Like, okay, okay, yikes. And when people say like, actually, a spam account just messaged me the other day, and I knew he was coming from, like what energy he was coming from, and they were like trying to pull out information from me. I was like, oh, what do you want? Like, oh, I know you want me to just fall off the face of the earth and just croak, just die. Like, oh, what'd you do? What'd you do? I didn't do nothing. I just can read your mind. I know what you want, bro. And the four strings, this ain't stopping nothing. As I'm talking about this, like, oh, I want you to stop. You're not gonna go anywhere. Blah, blah, all the outside chatter that they never say to your face, but you know and you feel. What result does it have on you? Just pours straight into your abundance, into your celebrations, and this is what triggers them as well. Your celebrations, you being happy, you living in your truth, you not giving a single fuck. Oh, damn! Where are all those last two fucks? Dang, I misplaced them. Let me go. Let me go find them. Where are they at? Dang it! I don't know where they are. You know why? I transmuted them into the fucks for me. Now I give a fuck about what I got going on. And there's nothing or no one that can stop that at all. In any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form. And you know that leaves them in turmoil and darkness. Like, what did I say? But you continuing to take that on the chin to brush it off like, hey, it's completely fine. And continue on your path, continue on what you got going on. It's really to say, like, okay, I'm doing all this for nothing. I'm trying to fight light with shadow. Like, what does a candle do to a dark room? Your answers always came through and said, idiot. Fuck. But like, what does a candle do to a dark room? It literally like lights it up. Unless you try to blow it out, but you're literally a star. You can't be blown out. There's nothing that can be done to you to ever dim you. And the tricky thing is, the only thing that can happen to you when it comes to dimming your light is you dimming it yourself. with you listening to projection lies, false projection or whatever of other people, like, oh, you're too much, dim down, don't say that much, like, you're doing the most. Like, no, bitch, you ain't doing enough. How about that? How about that? You ain't looking at yourself enough. What value do you bring to the world, huh? What messages are you telling people? When people come around you, how do you make them feel? Hmm? People think about you. What do they think? What memory do you have? What memory do you give other people? Huh? How about that? Hmm? And shit, if you need me to tell that to your people that's bothering you, I surely will. I surely will. Send them over here. Right to that point, I tell them, listen, leave them alone. Leave my collective alone. Okay? I see you're in a negative ass, shadow ass, corrupted ass state. Okay? Focus on yourself. See, okay, why am I envious of this person that's shining so brightly and getting everything that they want in life? Meanwhile, I'm over here mad, envious, and jealous, and I want everything that they have, but I'm not pouring anything into my own life, realizing why I'm not having it. Okay. Reality check. But it's a reality check that helps you, you know? There's not, say no, all living like, that doesn't help anybody. Giving your light in portions to someone who only knows how to operate in the darkness doesn't help anybody. Doesn't help anybody. Okay? It doesn't help anybody. Now we're gonna pull one last card here. One last card. So yeah, it seems like you guys are just doing really good on balancing what you need to balance, on stepping into a power that's literally it's a feedback loop of joy, of love. With the 10 of keys and the ace of keys, it's a feedback loop of progression, protection, and celebration. A feedback loop of never-ending possibilities for you. Meanwhile, the people that betrayed you or try to come up against you, sitting there patiently waiting for your demise, and forever and ever and ever waiting in regret, because they should have spent all that time working on themselves instead of focusing on you. Move forward, shine your light, realizing that, wait, their downfall isn't coming. What? Their downfall isn't coming? They're divine, they're protected, they're guided after all? Oh no, what did I do? What did you do? Take it up to God. And without further ado, let's see. One last message here. Just make sure that you're in balance, okay? Everyone has good and bad days. Everyone has the angry days, sad days, joyful days, perfect days. Hey, but realize that the law of polarity, there is always going to be the pendulum swing. You know, in order to know the good, you have to know what the bad feels like, right? And in order to know what's bad, you have to see and realize what's good. Otherwise, you're just going to just be sitting there thinking that that's all that there is, when there's not. So be sure that you are fully aware and present in what you're doing, and the environments that you're in, and the patterns that you're in, and the people that you're around, and see like how it's giving to you and what you're giving to it. Is it an equal give and take? Is there a balance? Or are you pretty much just overpouring for no given reason? Okay? Wow. We let out message, don't we? We let out message. Wow. So without further ado, I hope you have a very blissed day. Um, Relax today. It's a cool day. It's a chill, beautiful, sunny, awesome, day. Okay? It's an amazing, amazing, vibrant day for you to believe in yourself, for you to work towards your dreams, for you to believe in your dreams, number one, two, and three, for you to see yourself as how I see you. And how do I see you? Can you guess how I see you? It's a four-letter word. You're a yes, there you go. You're correct. Now, until next time, check out the next video that's coming out here. Check out the socials if you want anything when it comes to ASMR, music, gaming, or just spiritual topics, or you want to check out this deck. It's on my website. It's under construction right now. Stay tuned for further changes to come. I'm expanding. A lot of exciting things coming up the rest of this year. I'm excited for it. And yeah, I hope you have the best rest of your day. Stay smiling, stay blessed. Peace out.